Future Teens are back with a brand new record, Breakup Season. Future Teens are one of my favorite bands in the scene, and I think once this album comes out and is heard by everyone, I think they're going to be a lot of people's favorite band. Breakup Season is the band's follow-up to their 2017 album, Hard Feelings. Now, in my review of that record, I said that Future Teens did a great job of explaining lyrically how it is to date in 2017, or in the modern age. And on this record, Breakup Season, Future Teens almost make it too relatable, now that I think about it. Like, you know, I get it, Future Teens. I make some questionable relationship decisions, dating decisions, if you will, but I get it from my mom. I don't really need it from you as well. On this album, there are a lot of themes of breakups and love, and it's all kind of tied around, like I said, dating in the modern age, as it were. And I'll never forget, a big aspect of that, obviously, is social media. And I'll never forget, there was a review, I believe I've talked about this on my channel before, a review of Modern Baseball Sports when that record came out, and the reviewer, the critic, was saying something along the lines of, you know, none of this will stand the test of time because this record talks about, you know, social media and Facebook and Twitter handles and all that stuff, and it's not going to last, and it's all going to be irrelevant, and no one in, you know, years to come down the line is going to be able to relate and understand what the band Modern Baseball was talking about at that time. And clearly that reviewer didn't know what they were talking about. On this record, Future Teens dive into sliding in the DMs, dating apps, everything that you can imagine, everything that encompasses dating in 2019. And I think the best way to kind of go around and flow through this record is talking about the lyrics themselves, because these lyrics are going to see on Twitter, you're going to see on Instagram captions, you're going to see on dating app profiles, you're going to see these when people slide into your DMs. The lyrics on this record are not only, you know, something easy to talk about, but they're so memorable and they're so clever as well. So I'm going to talk about some of my favorite lyrics, and that's how we can kind of dive and flow through this album. I haven't found anywhere yet online that has the 100% correct lyrics, so if I get some words wrong here or there, just there's your notice. No need to yell at me in the comments. From Born to Stay, I've been so busy screaming into the void, never noticed I was making a choice to be one more lonely sad boy, missing the point. Is it wrong to have a fear of missing out on moving on? That last line there, is it wrong to have a fear of missing out and moving on, instantly jumped out when I was listening to the record for the first time. That needs to be on a shirt, on a flag, on a banner. Someone's gonna get that tattooed, I'm sure. Next is from the track Alone at the Party. Maybe it was destructive to go catch a crush. I've built this up to something it never was. Alone at the Party has to be the alone at a party and my one friend brought me, but he's talking to someone else, and now I'm alone in the kitchen with my beer, not knowing what to do with my hands. Anthem. From Past Tense, go back to the way it was before I got attached, to how it felt assuming love should not go well. And when things go right, it's almost hard to tell. So used to being by myself. This is one of the later tracks on the album, and not one that instantly stood out to me the first time I was listening to the record. I think a lot of times the more poppier songs, just because they're usually more catchy and infectious. So those are the ones when you're listening to an album for the first time, just boom, instantly, you know, jump out at you. For example, Born to Stay is track 2, I believe, on the album, right after track 1, Happy New Year, which is kind of a slow opening track, and then track 2 just comes in and smacks you in the face and is an instantly one of the most catchy songs on the record. So instantly that one, you know, jumped out at me more than a song here at the tail end of the album like Past Tense. But I mean, these lyrics, you know, about getting attached, assuming it's not going well, then when they do go well, not being able to comprehend it. I mean, mwah, Future Teens, they just get it. So What was one of the first singles released from the album, and I'm always trepidatious, if I could throw that word down in the video, about a more slower song being released as a single. It's kind of like I've said before, you know, those poppy songs, more catchy songs, instantly just get stuck in your head. It's just the way it works. But So What here was another song that I went back to, and then when you dive into these lyrics, I mean, they hit you like a ton of bricks. I'm grown up, but I can't be sure of when the last time was I loved someone. So what It feels hard enough to come home and make myself sleep, eat 3 square meals a day, wash my face, brush my teeth, and find a soulmate in which I don't believe. If that means a lot, well, I don't think it means it to me. Have no time to let in someone new? That's not true. That's not true. If you saw on my Twitter feed, my personal Twitter feed, this was the song that I sent over to my friend when we were talking about new music that we were listening to. I was like, hey, Future Teens is going to be the band of the year, band of, 2020. The Roaring 20s are all going to be about Future Teens in my humble opinion. And I sent him, I don't even think I sent him So What initially. I think I sent him one of the songs from Hard Feelings first, some of the more popular and catchier songs. And then he came back with, I believe, I'll post it on the screen now. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it's something along the lines of, dude, so what, just hit me right in the heart. And I think a lot of people expressed that same feeling when they heard So What. From Swiped Out, I swiped myself to sleep last night. I want to set my iPhone on fire. More of a Samsung Galaxy fan myself, but to each their own. I dropped another shift tonight, might have to quit my job. Someone cute works there and it makes me feel anxious. What if they think I'm funny too? I'm not prepared for someone new. I've always loved songs that are so niche in what the topic is. There are a number of punk songs that are, about like this one specific thing, but here's a song, Swiped Out, about obviously the title coming from dating apps and stuff like that. But here, if you have a crush on someone at work or you think that they might be attracted to you and you're feeling anxious about it and you're not sure what to do next, you have an anthem here provided by Future Teens on Swiped Out. From Heavy Petting, one of my favorite, I don't even know what else to say, but cute lines on the album. I know you're waiting there for me, but I can't get too comfy. When I met you, I knew what I was signing up for. To get hurt in the long run, my arm is asleep, but I won't move because so are you. If that doesn't make you smile, then I don't know what Future Teens could have done for you on this record. I'm on record on this channel as saying Got Social, the song by the Swellers, is the antisocial anthem. But this album from Future Teens' breakup season might be the antisocial anthem album. But it also gives the listener just enough hope to keep coming back for more. This collection of songs is going to be the soundtrack to someone's youth, and they're going to be better off for it. It's rare when you can point to a band's moment, where you can say, yup, there it is. This is the moment that this band is going to explode on the scene. And I think with this album and the tours to come and this whole album cycle, I guess, to use that phrasing, I think we're all going to look back at this time as a milestone for Future Teens. The relatable lyrics, the anthemic breakup songs, the songs about dating apps, they're just a band that has come along in the pop-punk, emo, whatever you want to call it, scene, and it's taken these aspects of what it is in 2019 and have taken them and put this into their work, to me, that no other band has been able to do at least this well. It's almost the lyrical kind of style of Jeff Rosenstock and the Wonder Years, the way that they're able to weave in so many personal stories and aspects of their lives and put it into a song that's so relatable to their audience that might not have that exact same experience but might have something similar. So I think, we're all going to look back on this milestone, and I think Future Teens is going to be one of the bands in the next coming years that's going to be extremely popular. But let's not wait like 15 years like we all did for American football. Let's make Future Teens as popular as they possibly can be in 2019, 2020 at the latest. What did you think of the brand new record from Future Teens' breakup season? Let me know down in the comments below. Please like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. And as always, thanks for watching.